Right, before we move ahead, I want to bring you back to the status of our chapter. All the other things we have seen, we are at equations reducible to linear equation. In that, we have seen downstream, upstream last class. We have seen two types of questions. One which is coming directly, it is giving you a direct linear equation, and one which was also giving you a reducible linear equation. This particular question. Anyone has? I hope we are all good with this particular question, right? We are able to do it, get the answer. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you were able to do it and get the answer. This is very on-screen thumbs up. It's clear you're able to do it, the answer. Okay, anyone wants anything here in downstream, upstream to discuss? We are moving ahead to the second type of problem. Okay, if you unmute and tell me if you want anything to be clarified in the previous type. I'll wait for 5, 4, 3.
Sir, sir, I got the solution, sir, but there is no thumbs up option for me in the Zoom.
I just got your thumbs up, Bindu. But okay.
No, sir.
Anyhow, it's okay. Leave it. Then tell me in chat. Yeah. Manisha is missing. Someone just type her name in WhatsApp and leave. Okay. So we're moving ahead to the next type of problems. That is type Roman number 2. What is the type of problem? Work and time. Time and work. Very okay. Now we are not going to directly jump into linear equation again. We're going to take some time to clarify a few concepts here. Okay, and for that I'm going to be giving you yes, Dikshit, I'll try to speak a little louder. Okay, so we are not going to directly jump into the linear equation wala problems immediately, but we are going to take some few baby steps. Okay, we're going to do some simple problem. Okay, first to clarify what this concept only is. Okay, so I'm going to give you a question. Okay, this is not directly a linear equation question, but I want that is necessary for understanding. So I wanted to copy down question 1 in this type. Worker A takes B. Please copy along with me. Worker A takes 8 hours to do a job. Worker B takes 10 hours for the same job. How long will they take if they are working together but independently? Please take this question down. I'll give you 30 seconds. 1 minute. Please be quick. Yeah. Type done if you're done. Dinesh, can you add Manisha to the video call, please? Okay. Manisha, can you hear us? Manisha, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So this is my question, Manisha. I'll put a quick screenshot, type to time and work. Okay. You guys read the question over WhatsApp. Now let me get to business here. Okay. Now here, what's happening? So let me give you one important information. Okay, this particular type of question. Okay, now can I get a raise of hands if you think you may try for government jobs in the future? Can I get a raise of hands if you think you may, Tulsi, you may try for government jobs? You have told this to me. Yeah. All those people who think maybe IAS, maybe defense, maybe bank clerk, bank PO. Okay. All of these exams have something called an aptitude test. Thank you. You can lower your hands now. Okay. All of these exams have something called an aptitude test. Aptitude, in very simple language, if you say, it's like an intelligence test, but they're only mostly going to check, like, either there will be some logical reasoning, common sense questions, there'll be maths questions, there'll be English questions. Okay, this will be a component of every government exam you write. Okay, and maths level will be up to 10th standard only. Okay, so even if you don't take maths in 11th and 12th, yeah, like IQ test, correct, Abhi? You have given an IQ test here, Abhi. You have written IQ tests. Yeah, IQ test is a very good example of that. Yeah, so it's called an aptitude test. So there's quantitative aptitude, means mathematical aptitude. There is verbal aptitude, that's language aptitude. Then there is logical reasoning, data interpretation. All of these things are a component of anyone who would like to give a government exam later, okay, for a government job. Right now, many of us may right now be thinking, I have not thought about it. Most likely, I'll not give a government job, but just keep an open mind, because yeah, obviously government job might be an option for many of us later. Yeah, so very it's something which many of us think later. Okay, so why I'm bringing this is because this type of word problem, the work and time word problem, is a very frequently asked question in government jobs. It is also asked in 10th class board exams, but 10, not just in 10th class board exams, I'm saying. It's also asked later on, 5-6 years down the line, after you've done your graduation, you're applying for a police job or a defense job, or a bank exam. All of these places, even private exams. Okay, bank exams also have private, not just government but private exams also. This type of question is very frequently asked. Okay, this particular, and also the downstream upstream thing. Okay, Dikshit, you're planning to write CAT. For MBA, anyone who is planning to do that, this is all. CAT stands for Common Aptitude Test. In any kind of aptitude test, this type of question is very frequently asked. Just wanted to give you this little thing, that it's not just restricted to getting marks in 10th. Okay. Now getting directly into the question now. Okay. This is a very simple level question. This is not our 10th class. This is like a base, a building block for what our questions are going to be. Okay, so this question we are going to take to understand what this concept actually is. All right, so worker A takes 8 hours for a job, some work. Okay, basically job here, don't think that he's going to work for 8 hours. Okay, that's not what it's saying. It's saying to do a job he takes 8 hours, means to do some work. Maybe that work is, think of that work as eating a cake. Okay, I'm going to give not eating a cake, let's take eating a cake only. Okay, let eating a cake be the work. Okay, it will be interesting because it will be quicker. Now worker A takes 8 hours to do that work. Okay, which is eat that full cake, he takes 8 hours. Okay, worker B takes 18 hours to do the same work. What is that work? Eating a cake. Okay, it can be any work, we don't know. It can be building a table, it can be doing some coding, it can be running 25 kilometers. We don't know what that work is. Okay, we don't know what that job is. It is not important for us. Okay, but we are taking example of eating a cake. Whatever the job, we're thinking that eating a cake is that example. Okay, now worker A takes 8 hours to eat that cake. Worker B takes 10 hours to eat the same cake. Okay, to do the same job. The question is asking us, how long will they take if they are working together but independently. This is very interesting wording. This is usually how you will find it worded. Okay. What do they mean? Together but independently. Matlab, it's like both of them are eating the cake together. Okay. Same cake they are eating together. Same table they are building together. Same code they are writing together. Whatever it is. Okay. But independently means they are not like when we work together. What happens when we work together? Anyone like? Do you think that when we work together, what happens? What are your thoughts there? Raise your hands if you have any thoughts. What happens when you work together? You have all worked in teams. Deepak, go ahead. What happens?
So the work will complete faster.
The work will complete faster, definitely. Okay. But what else do you do when you work together? When you work together, when you collaborate, what do you do? Yes, Dilruba.
Sir, help each other.
We help each other. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that you do? Natural. First thing, when I say you have to work together, what you will do?
Sir, share ideas.
Share ideas. Okay. Anyone else, Dikshit?
Sir, we'll divide and share the work.
Yes, you're saying divide the work, distribute the work. Okay. Divide the work amongst teammates. MG saying divide the work 50-50. Okay. To do all that, what do you do? To be able to divide, distribute, share the work, what do you do before that as an action? These are fantastic. We talk. Okay. We talk and we plan. Yes, Dikshit. We think, we talk and plan so that we divide the work. Okay. Now, so if I was individually doing, I have to individually make 15 paper boats. Okay. You all know paper boats? You all know paper boats? I have to make 15
Yes, sir.
paper boats. And suppose Dikshit also has to make 15 paper boats. Suppose I am making one boat in 1 minute. Dikshit is making one boat in 2 minutes. It will take some different amount of time. Okay. But suppose we together have to make 15 paper boats. We will sit and we will talk and we'll decide you use this paper, you use this paper, you take this scissor, you take this scissor. That talking is going to take some more time. Correct? Little bit more time it will take, but overall our work may be faster. Yeah, everyone is following this. Give me a thumbs up if you're getting this. Little bit talking it will take, but overall our work may be faster. Deepak, go ahead.
DMart.
Deepak, you're raising your hands. Go ahead.
Sir, I wanted to give thumbs up.
Okay, okay. Now in my mind, okay, not now in my mind. Now, guys, for this particular type of question, no, they have given one important information that these people are working together but independently, which means they are not talking to each other and spending time in that. Are you getting me? So they are not deciding who will use which paper, they have their independent paper, they have their independent scissors, they are just working. So there is no time used in talking and deciding things, no time used in planning who will do what. Are you getting the meaning of the word but independently?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that's one important thing, because we have to just be very, very purely mathematical in this situation. That is, okay, worker A, if Dikshit is taking 2 minutes per boat and Gaurav sir is taking 1 minute per boat, then in 10 minutes, Gaurav sir will make 10 boats, Dikshit will make 5 boats, over 15 boats. So totally 10 minutes, our work is over. Are you getting this? If we have to make 15, I'm just taking this example again. Okay, let's come back to this example which I just told. Okay, 1 minute per boat I am taking. Okay, and Dikshit is taking 2 minutes per boat. Okay, now totally we have to make 15 boats. Totally we have to make 15 boats. We have our own paper, we have our own scissors. That's an important thing. We are not deciding who will use what, when. We are not planning anything. We are just starting to make boats. So in approximately 10 minutes, I will have made 10 boats. and Dikshit would have made 5 boards. So totally we would have made 15 boards. Is everyone getting this? So to make 15 boards together when we are working, we will take 10 minutes. If I am working independently, how much time I will take? If only I am working, how much time will I take? Bindu?
Sir,
Bindu,
20 minutes.
Bindu, I have to make 15 boards.
Independently, sir.
Alone, yeah. Dikshit is not working along with me.
15 minutes, sir.
15 minutes I'll take. How much time Dikshit will take, Bindu? He is taking 2 minutes per boat. I am not working. How much time Dikshit will take? Dikshit, for making one boat, he is taking 2 minutes. For making 15 boats, how much time will take, Bindu? Hello? Bindu, is this question difficult? Are you not following me? Can you speak? Hello? Bindu, unmute and tell me if you are with me or not. Because I'm not sure if you're here or not. And I don't want to waste time in that. I'll wait for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Mansa, can you tell me how much time Dikshit will take?
Yes, sir.
How much time will it take? If he has to make 15 boards.
Sir, he'll take
Forget everything else. How much time he will take for making 15 boards?
10 minutes, sir.
Huh? 210. How are you getting 210?
Sir, I did 15 into 2, sir.
You did 15 into what?
2.
15 into 2 is how much?
Yeah, that is.
30 minutes, no?
Yes, sir.
Dikshit will make 1 minute per boat. 1 boat per minute, 1 per 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, he's finishing 1 boat. Next 2 minutes, he's making 1 more boat. Next 2 minutes, he's making 1 more boat. So in 30 minutes, he will have 15 boats. Correct? And if I am working alone, if for 15 boats, I am working alone, 1 boat, 1 minute per boat. How much time I will take, Mansa? How much time I will take, Mansa? I'll take 15 minutes, okay? But we were working together. How much time we took? You remember? When we were working together, I wanted to think. In 2 minutes, I have made 2 boats. Dikshit has made 1 boat. In 4 minutes, I have finished 4 boats. Dikshit has finished 2 boats. So in 10 minutes, I have finished 10 boats and Dikshit has finished 5 boats. So in 10 minutes, we would have made totally 15 boats. Are you getting this? How are you feeling about this discussion? Yeah, basically me and Dikshit working together but independently will do it faster than me alone, than Dikshit alone. That's what we are trying to convey here. Yeah. Bindu, are you in the class or not? I don't know. Bindu, are you in the class or not? I don't know. Can you confirm if you're in class, if you're following things or not? Okay. All right. So we're going back to this question now. Manisha and Dinesh, you're good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is our conceptual understanding. Okay. Now we'll take it to a little bit more. Like we'll take it to this question now. Okay. All right. So worker A. Now, right, like we thought of, so in our example, a job was making 15 boards. Now our job is changing. Okay, let's take a simpler example. Let's take a job of eating 1 cake. Everyone okay with that? Eating 1 cake is my job. Okay, 1 full cake. All right. That work I have to finish. Now worker A will take 8 hours to eat that full cake. Worker B will take 10 hours to eat that full cake. Now they are asking if they are working together but independently, like me and Dikshit were working their own. Who's calling? 1 second, guys. Please hold on. Hello. Yeah, sorry for the disturbance, guys. Manisha and Dinesh, are we back on screen?
Yes, sir.
Manisha and Dinesh, were you able to hear what I was talking also?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Call was allowed.
Okay. Just checking so that I'm careful next time. All right. So here, this, okay, how long will they take if they are working together but independently? That's our question. Okay. Okay, does anyone have any thoughts? Anyone would like to, like, attempt this question or has any thoughts to share? I'm open to take a minute to think. Okay, Dikshit is already raising his hands. I'll give everyone a minute to think. Whatever thought, we'll come back to this and explore this in depth. Okay, but let's take a minute or two to think. Yeah, I don't want to jump into giving the answer.
Sir, even I have one thing to say.
Okay, Manisha, we'll come to you also. Let's wait for 1 minute for everyone to think. That's okay, Bindu. Continue using the chat. Okay, over to Dikshit. What are your thoughts here?
Sir, we know that worker A takes 8 hours to do one work, no, sir. So by worker A in 8 hours will be 1. So what I'll do is I'll calculate the job done by worker A in 1 hour, sir. So I'll get
Have you
1 by
seen this type of question before? Sorry, Dikshit, if this question, I just want to check. Have you seen this type of question before?
Yes, sir, I have, but it's been 2 years, sir. Like,
When did you see this question?
sir, when I was in 7th, sir, like I tackled this type of questions.
And
Separately.
oh, okay. And in what situation? Like it was not a part of your textbook, right? Then how?
No, no, sir. My friends shared his school math textbook, sir.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sir,
All
the
right,
2 years.
Dikshit, I'm going to give you 5 for this. Yeah, Dikshit, you're absolutely right. Little further explanation we'll need, but so continue. You're saying I believe you already know this, so let's see what Manisha has to say. Yeah, is that fair enough?
Yes, sir, fair enough.
Go ahead, Manisha. Let me hear what you have to say. Same thing? Was it the same thing?
No, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I think the worker B will have less work to do because he's already taking long time. So he'll get less amount of work to do.
You're absolutely right, Manisha. For example, in mine and Dikshit's example, right? In 10 minutes, I was making 10 boards, but Dikshit was making only 5 boards. So yeah, the person who is slower will end up doing lesser number of work. Manisha is reconnecting. So getting, but that's okay. That's not something we have to worry about. Yeah, Manisha, do you follow?
Sir, no, sir, it was reconnecting.
Correct, Manisha. I was saying that your observation is absolutely right. That worker B will end up doing less work because that person is taking longer. Just like in mine and Dikshit's example, Dikshit was taking longer, so he made only 5 boards, and I made 10 boards. Correct? Arey yaar. Can't keep repeating this, Manisha. Okay. So that's okay. That's not something which we have to worry about. Okay. Our thing is overall, like the work has to get completed faster, and that's why these two workers are working together. All right. Now moving on to this particular question. Okay, let's do it. Dinesh, can you please try adding Manisha once again? And if it does not get added, leave it. Yeah. Okay. So here, like Dikshit said, the question is absolutely to be attacked like that only. Now think about it this way, Dikshit. I'm just taking it away from you here, and I'm going ahead because I want a little depth in the explanation. Yeah.
Okay.
So just doing that here, little details for. So first time everyone else is seeing the question, right? So here, okay. So here I have one cake. Okay. I have one full cake. Okay. Now my question is, if worker A takes 8 hours to eat that cake, that's to do the job, how much of the cake, my question, I want you to focus on my question, okay? How much cake will A eat in 1 hour? Guys, think about this question, type in the chat box for everyone. Okay, how much of the cake Nishi, we will compare this particular question does not need it. We will compare later. Yeah. So worker A takes eats one full cake in 8 hours. Okay, A eats whatever the job is. I am taking the job to be eating the cake. Okay, it does not matter what the job is. Okay, worker A eats one full cake in 8 hours. How much cake will A eat in 1 hour? I want in the chat box. Everyone. He's eating at a fixed rate. Okay, he's not eating 1 hour more, 1 hour less. He's constantly eating, he or she. So how much cake will they eat in? Dikshit, wrong unit, Dikshit. I'm asking how much cake, what are you telling? How much cake will A eat in 1 hour? Okay, that's my question. Any thoughts here? 8 hours he is able to eat the full cake. 8 hours he is able to eat the full cake. Yes, Nishchay, you're correct. Okay. So think about this. 8 hours I can eat full cake. Means I can divide the cake into 8 pieces. I can divide the cake into 8 equal pieces. And each hour I am eating one piece. Can we think like that? Shripriya, are you following this?
Yes.
Shripriya, are you following this? Yeah. Tulsi, are you following this? Hello? Hello? Okay, Tulsi. Mute yourself. Everyone good with this? Okay. Abhi, are you following this? Guys, are you seeing this? Okay. I eat a full cake in 8 hours. Means every hour, every 1 hour, I am eating 1/8 of my cake, right? I am eating 1/8 of the cake, right? Therefore, A eats 1/8 of the cake every single hour. Everyone okay with this? I want you to put this in a box separately, okay? Immediately right now, and then we will continue. Put this in a box separately below this question only. No need to write anywhere else. Nishchal, you will understand why I'm not using the boards example. That boards example was just to introduce this. But there we have, yeah. Okay. Now, can you tell me how much B will eat in every hour? Bindu, tell me.
1/10, sir.
1/10. Okay. Similarly, can I write similarly? B eats 1/10 of the cake every single hour. Okay. They are not taking any breaks. We can assume that it's a very unjust system of work for them, but let's do this. Okay, working hours only we are talking about. Okay, chalo. First, give me a fist to 5 if everyone has this part clear in their heads. Give me a fist to 5 if everyone has this part clear in their heads in the chat box, please.
So 5.
Thank you, Manisha. Dinesh.
5, sir.
Okay. Fantastic, guys. Now, moving on. Okay. Now, instead of saying eating a cake, okay, instead of saying eating a cake, I can write A completes the job in 1 hour. How much of the job will A complete in 1 hour? A will complete 1/8 of the job every single hour. Is everyone okay with what I just did? And B will complete 1/10 of the job every single hour. How do you feel about my change to this? Don't do this change right now. Tell me in the chat if this change is clear or not. Okay, what I'm saying is, instead of saying eating a cake, I can say completes the job. Everyone okay with that? Why I use this cake example was to show that this circle represents my complete job. Okay, and it was easier to go with the cake there. Okay, so everyone okay? Eating cake can be job, running 20 kilometers can, whatever the job is, does not matter. Making a table, completing a coding for an app, whatever that job is, A is able to complete 1/8 of it in 1 hour, and B is able to complete 1/10 of it in 1 hour. Okay, now let's come back to business here. Okay, coming back to this particular question. Okay, so let's write this. This is a solution. Okay, up what was there, that was just for us to understand. A completes the job in 8 hours. Therefore, in 1 hour, A completes 1/8 of the job. Is this okay? Similarly, B completes the job, the same job, okay, in 10 hours. Therefore, in 1 hour, B completes 1/10 of the job. Guys, we are not taking a break now. Okay, we have 2 continuous periods. We'll do that and take the break. Okay, A completes the job in 8 hours. I'll give you a short 2-minute break later in between. A completes the job in 8 hours. Therefore, in 1 hour, A completes 1/8. B completes the job in 10 hours. So in 1 hour, B completes 1/10. Okay, everyone good so far? Take this down. Anyone has any thoughts, any confusions about this? Please unmute and tell me if anything is not clear here. Very important question, very important concept. We'll be doing some tougher questions of this type only. Riza, go ahead.
Sir, I'm not understanding why are we taking only 1 hour, sir? Every hour.
We'll come to that, Riza. Your question is absolutely important because that's what's going to build us to our next step. Okay. Why I am taking 1 hour, Riza, is because now you see there's a reciprocal relationship happening here, right? When A is doing alone as well as when B is doing alone. Yeah. Does not matter.
Yes,
like,
yes.
yeah, that there is a reciprocal relationship happening with the number of hours. Similarly, reciprocal relationship will happen whenever A and B are doing together also, but I will be easily able to find out in 1 hours when they do together how much they will do. Let me say it like this. If A and B are working together, how much work they will complete in 1 hour? Riza, that's my question for you. They will complete, I'm going to leave a dash here. Anyone can try to fill this. They will complete dash work, dash amount of the job, dash fraction of the job. Okay. In 1 hour. Any doubt? Anyone has any thoughts? Deepak, how are you getting 1/18th?
So like individually they do complete the work in 8 and 10 hours, sir. So if they work together,
Will they end up taking 18 hours, Deepak?
no, sir.
Think about it. What you should do. See, we have found how much A will do in 1 hour. We have found how much B will do in 1 hour. How much they will do together in 1 hour? What should you do? Let's go to Hemant ji.
Sir, 1/8 plus 1/10.
Perfect. Okay. Whatever they are doing alone, we will add that. Correct. Dinesh, are you following? Deepak, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whatever work they are doing individually in 1 hour, if we add that, we will get together what they are doing in 1 hour. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We good with this, guys? Can I again thank great Hemant ji? I really liked your response here. I'm going to give you 10 points here. Yeah. What's going on? So if A and B are working together, they will complete this much fraction of the job in 1 hour. Can I get a fist to 5 if people are clear about this particular step or not? How did I get this number? Manisha and Dinesh, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Tulsi, your addition is correct. That is therefore. So I'm going to add these two things. Therefore, that is basically 1/8 plus 1/10. I will add 1/8 plus 1/10 is equal to 10 plus 8/80. That's equal to 18/80. Okay. Therefore, A and B together will complete 18/80 of the work in 1 hour. Okay. Till now, we have only found in 1 hour how much work they will complete. Now, what should I do? Guys, can you think about the relationship which happened here? In 1 hour, A's work and number of hours. 1 hour, B's work and number of hours. Think about that and tell me, will you be able to find how much time A and B will take by using this fraction? Anyone? Is there something which you're noticing here? And do you think there will be something which will happen, which we can directly jump to number of hours from here? We'll see a few examples to prove that also, to verify that also. But what's your intuition telling you? What should we do? Okay, think about them as one person only. Okay, think about X will complete 18/80 of the work in 1 hour. How many hours will X take? How many hours will X take? This person is X. They are working together. Let's call them X. Is completing 18/80 of the work in 1 hour. How many hours will that X take? Manisha, just wait. Let me see if anyone else is getting it. Okay, let's see. Okay, go ahead, Manisha. What do you think?
Sir, 18/8.
How are you getting that 8 into 8 randomly?
Sir, you know how much time, how much of work do 8 hours will multiply 18 by 8, sir.
No, I'm not asking how much work he will do in 8 hours. I'm asking when he will complete the work, total work. Can anyone tell me what's my total work here? Can anyone give a number to the total work? I know Dikshit can, but can anyone else tell me what is my total work here? I want you to go back to the cake and tell me how much total is the cake, how much total cake is the person eating? Nishchay, what do you think? How much is the full cake? What is the number there? Yes, MG, you are correct. Huh?
8 pieces.
8 pieces. No. How much is the cake? For A it is 8 pieces. For B it is
One full cake.
huh? How much cake? How much cake?
One full.
So my number for the whole work is how much? Riza, you are correct. It is 1. Okay. Nisha, are you following me?
Yes.
My whole cake is 1, right? That's why it is, I'm saying A will eat 1/8 of the cake, B will eat 1/10 of the cake, because whole cake I have taken as 1, correct? Tulsi, are you following this?
Sir, little confusion is happening, sir.
Tulsi, my full cake is how much, Tulsi? How much cake I have to eat?
Sir,
How
you
many
have
cakes I have to eat? How
8
much?
parts.
No, 8 parts A is making, that we have thought, that is our thinking. A only has to eat 1 cake, no?
Yes, sir.
Full cake, this full cake is 1 cake, no ma?
Yes, sir.
A is making 8 parts, he is eating 1 part in each hour. You're getting me?
Yes, sir.
That who is deciding that? It's a whole cake. It's go back to the fractions concept. This is my whole work. In my whole work, I am making my whole work into 8 parts, and I am doing 1 part in 1 hour. Okay. B is doing what? B is making whole work into 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. B is doing 10 parts of the whole work, and she is able to do 1 part in 1 hour. Okay. Tulsi, you're following me here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's something which we need to be very clear. Okay. Whole work is 1 hour. Okay. Now we are coming back to this, Tulsi. A and B have, or someone, X person has completed 18/80 of the total work in 1 hour. How much time will that X person, what is that, A and B, take to complete full work? That is what is my full work? That is 1 work. Okay, 1 job, full job. How much time will A and B take to complete it fully? And here, guys, I will do the same thing. I'm going back to check my logic here. Okay, see what I had done here. I am going back to check this. When I was taking full job in 8 hours, I saw that the reciprocal of 8 is giving me job of 1 hour. Okay. When I had full job in 10 hours, the reciprocal of 10 was giving me how much job in 1 hour. Same logic I'm going to apply. Reciprocal I'm taking above. Okay. Here I'm going to think, okay, so 18/80 I'm completing in 1 hour, which means its reciprocal, that is 80/18, will give me 18/80 hours will give me time to complete full job. That's my logic here, and I'm going to explain this a bit more with a few examples. But right now, I want us to accept this and write this down. Okay, I'll give you a few more examples to explain this. Okay, so what I'm doing so far, what we have learned is, so far what we have done is, okay, full work needs to be completed, okay? And I'm doing 18 by 80 of the work in 1 hour. Therefore, A and B together will take 80 by 18 hours to complete the entire job. Okay. Now I know many of us might be a little confused about the logic of this reciprocal, but we'll do that. We'll do that. I want you to take things down right now. Okay. Putting a screenshot in WhatsApp, take things down right now, and we'll see a few more examples how this is working. Please type done once you're done taking things down. Feel free to convert this into hours plus minutes or a decimal of the hours, but it is completely okay if you leave it in fraction also, okay? No big deal. You can change it to like this. 18 is how much? 4 times. What will remain? 18 4 is 72. 4 8 by 18. That's equal to 4 by 5 hours. Okay, that's basically 4/5 of an hour is 4 hours. 4/5 of an hour is how much? Break 60 minutes into 5 parts, take 4 parts, 48 minutes. No, sorry. It was 8 by 18. My mistake. Sorry. It is 4 8 by 18. That's equal to 4 by 9 hours. Okay. We won't get a perfect fraction here, so it's okay. You can leave it at 4 by 9 hours.
Sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I thought in a much simpler way, sir. So like part of the job they'll complete both together in 1 hour will be 1 by 8 plus 1 by 10, no sir? Then we'll
Correct.
make the denominator same and we'll get 40, sir. We can make it to 40, sir.
Okay.
So I'll get 5 plus 4 by 40, which is equal to 1 by 40, no sir? And so 9 by 40
it's equal to 9 by 40, yeah.
Yeah, sir. Then I'll do 1 into 40 by 9, sir. Like 9 by 40 is the part of the job which is done in 1 hour, no sir?
Correct.
So the whole part of the job is done will be equal to 1 into 40 by 9, sir.
I'm not getting that.
Sir, let me try explaining it better. Like, sir, 9 by 40 is the part of job done in 1 hour.
Correct. You're just writing this as 9 by 40. You're simplifying this. Fine.
So the whole part of the job is done in 1 into 40 by 9, sir.
Why?
Sir, we'll do like.
No, wait. Not getting you, Dikshit here. Try to say it once again. Actually, complete your argument fully. I will not interrupt you. Go ahead, complete your argument.
So I was saying 9 by 40 is the part of job done in 1 hour. So the whole part of the job done in 1 hour done will be 1 into 40 by 9, sir, which is
Correct.
equal to 40, and that is equal to 4.44 hours.
Wait, how did 1 into 9 by 40, how did that become 40 by 9?
So that I'm able to find proper sentence for that. Like, I'll try, sir, 1 minute.
I'm thinking somewhere I'm getting you, but a little better explanation. Maybe I've also not explained it well, but go ahead. You're doing good, Shikshit. Let's hear it from you.
I'll take 1 more minute to
Yeah. Think and come back.
better.
Think and come back, yeah. Guys, please type done if you're done copying. I've only got it from Riza, Dilruba, Nishchay. Hemanji, will you be able to explain the idea clearly?
Sir, yes, sir. So I also thought till 40 by 9, sir.
After that? How did you
After
get 40
that-
by 9? That's my question.
Yes, sir. So
9
sir,
by
we'll
40 is
take-
this only. We have come here 9 by 40. How are you thinking from here to 40 by 9? How are you getting from here to here? That's the explanation we want. Go ahead, Hemanji. I'm open to ears because I'm also not completely sure. Like I'll be explaining it through examples. So if you're able to explain it logically, I'll really appreciate that. Dikshit, if you're dividing it like this, if you're dividing 1 by 9 by 40, can you explain the logic of why are you dividing it? 1 by 9 by 40, I see where you're going. That's giving us 1 into 40 by 9. Can you give the logic of why you're dividing it?
I did that because to find the total time, sir, taken.
Of why that I know, but what is the logic of division there? See,
Then
I
I'm
found a
little
lazy
lost.
logic. Okay,
Like,
I found a lazy logic. I said that my reciprocal was a very lazy logic because I'm saying 8 to 1 by 8, 10 to 1 by 10. So I'm thinking whatever the fraction I'm getting later, I'll take a reciprocal of that. Okay, that's that's a very lazy logic. It's not proper. Okay, what's your logic? I want to ask. Like, why would you divide 1 by 9 by 40? Okay, let me also try to explain this. I'll give you one chance, Dikshit, and then I'll try to explain this. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm little lost here, sir.
Okay, G, you have a chance. Can you explain the logic behind 1 by 9 by 40? G, you want to try?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. MG, you want to try?
Sir, I think because we are calculating it for one job, sir.
Okay, this is my one job. Okay, one cake. Chalo, let's take one cake. Together, they are eating 9 by 40 of the cake in 1 hour. Okay. Okay, guys, let me just first confirm this. Okay, everyone is clear till this step. Everyone is clear till this step. I think I've got it. Everyone is clear till this step. A and B together will complete 18 by 80 of the work in 1 hour. Everyone is good till here. Anyone who has any confusion till here? Bindu, you're good? Manisha, Dinesh, you're good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Till here we're good, right? Like, so this is basically 18 by 80. They are cutting and they're writing 9 by 40. That's all, nothing else. Okay. So don't worry, 18 by 80 or 9 by 40 does not make a difference. Okay. Now, let's think of it this way. I really like what Dikshit and G and MG are making me little bit. Okay, let me. हाँ, दीपक इसको छोड़ो. दीपक, question तो यही है. हम लोग we are stuck here only. What is the logic for this? Okay, that is what we are not understanding. No, so that's what we are trying. We are only continuing from here. Okay, let's continue after this. Okay, don't write anything. I want you to think together. Okay, so let's forget this for a minute. Okay, we know that A and B will complete 9 by 40 of the work in 1 hour. Okay, or 18 by 80 of the work in 1 hour. Now let's think of this. Okay, guys, how much cake I have to eat? I have to eat 1 cake. Yeah, let me take a different color. I have to eat 1 cake. Okay, I am eating how many cakes in 1 single hour? Suppose I am eating 1 by 8 of the cake. This is A. Okay, for A, I am eating 1 by 8 of the cake per hour. Okay, 1 by 8 of the cake per hour. This will become what, guys? One cake. Okay, 1 cake into 8 by 1 hour by cake. Cake cancel. I have 8 hours is the total time for A. Okay, now let's do it for B. Total time for B. B also has to eat 1 cake. How much she is eating per hour? She is eating 1 by 10 cake per hour. Basically, to do this, I need to 1 into 10 by 1 hour by cake. Okay, this is 1 cake into 10 by 1 hour by cake. Cake cancel. She will take 10 hours together. Going along with this, guys, are we following this part? Okay, how we are calculating this part? We are following. Total divided by the part is giving me, okay, what is the total number of time I'm going to take? Yeah. Similarly, now for A and B together, I have 1 cake. Okay, and I'm taking 9 by 40. I'm eating 9 by 40 cake per hour. Okay, so what's happening is that 1 cake, I'm going to take reciprocal of my denominator, right? 1 cake into 40 by 9 hour by cake. Cake cancel. 40 by, not 40 by 9, 40 by 9. Ayo. 40 by 9 hour by cake. So that is equal to 40 by 9. Cake has cancelled. 40 by 9 hours I will take. Time for A and B together will be 40 by 9 hours. Is this mathematical logic coming better than what we had discussed before, Dikshit?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Are we able to see how the units are at play here? And I'll give Dikshit and G and MG 5 points here, and we'll do one of 2 more examples. Can I get a fist to 5 of how you're feeling here? Maybe you're not at a 5, but how are you feeling about this logic now? Guys, you don't write, you can, if you want, you can write this in a corner in a box and keep. Okay, but your answer is completed here. Okay, your answer is completed here. This is your answer is over here. All this explanation is not needed for us. Okay, but for our understanding, and we write this and keep. Okay, and I'm going to, this is clear for you, Manisha? Great. Okay, let me think about our boat example. Okay, I'm just going to write that on the right side. You don't have to copy that. Okay, but think about our boat example. There are 15 boats. Okay, how much boat will Dikshit make in 1 hour? Sorry, in 1 minute. So Dikshit is making 2 minutes 1 boat, and I am making 1 minute 1 boat. Okay, can someone tell me in 1 minute how much boats Dikshit is making? Number of boats Dikshit is making. Can anyone tell me this? Quickly raise your hands and tell. No one? Yes, Nishchay, Hemanji, you're both correct. MG, you're also correct. Yes, Manisha, tell. Manisha, Dikshit is making in 2 minutes he is making 1 boat. How many boats he is making in 1 minute?
Half.
He is making half boat, right? So that's my fraction per minute for Dikshit, right? Okay, tell me how many boats I am making per minute. In 1 minute, how many boats Gaurav sir is making?
1 boat.
In 1 minute, number of boats Gaurav sir is making is equal to 1 boat. Together, how many boats we are making in 1 minute? Number of boats
1.5.
in 1 minute, yeah, is equal to 1.5 boats. That is equal to what? 3/2 boats. Okay. Yes, thank you, Dilruba. Yeah. Now, similar, now I have to use this logic. Okay, 3/2 boats I am making in 1 minute. In how many minutes 15 boats will be ready? So what logic I'll use here? Total work is 15 boats. Remember, total work is 15 boats. I am doing 3 by total work is 15 boats. I am doing 3/2 boats per minute. Totally together we are doing 3/2 boats per minute. So I'm going to divide that. I get 15 boats into 2/3 minutes by boats. Boats cancelled. 3 and 15 cancel. You get 5 here. That is equal to 10 minutes. Same answer as we had got earlier. Do you remember this? So my answer is correct. Can we be sure of that? Hello? Manisha? You following me? Yeah, guys, you're following this. So we are also getting the logic of why this division is working here. Yeah. So if you want this Dikshit and mine example, you can copy down later. I'll leave a snapshot in the chat. Okay. But tell me how you're feeling about this example, mine and Dikshit's example here. Any thoughts? How you're feeling? Fist to 5 on how you're feeling right now. Why did we do that division? And how from that division our whole idea of reciprocal came? Because basically in this, no, the cake was 1 cake only. The work was 1 work only. Here we had 15 works. Does that help us understand? So total number is 15. I am doing 3/2 in 1 minute. So number of minutes is 15 by 3/2. Okay. But for our further, most of our cases, they will, in our questions, they will only give 1 job. Okay. They will say to complete a job, to complete a work. They will just leave it like that. They will not give 15 boats and all. That rarely they will give. Okay. So yeah, take this also down. Actually take this down later. Okay. Right now, guys, this is where we are. And I see most of you are telling me that you're at a 5. I don't know if I've been able to explain perfectly or not. Okay. Let's struggle with this for a minute. Let's struggle with this for some time. We know how to get the answer. Maybe the logic is a little confusing. Let's struggle with that for some time, okay? Let's see if we are able to explain it better to ourselves. Try teaching it to each other, maybe, okay? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a break of 1 minute, okay? Take a break of 1 minute. It's 11:15 now. 11:17, we are going to resume, okay? Don't go anywhere else, okay? You can just use the washroom and come back. 11:17, we're going to do the next question. I'll write the question and keep. You can start your break. The break starts now. Guys, it is 11:17 now. I want you to start taking down this question. And before that, I want you to give me an on-screen thumbs up if you're here, back in this class. Give me an on-screen thumbs up if you're back in this class. I saw from Nishtay, Abhi, Shripriya, MG, Dikshit, Kishan, Tulsi, Asgar, Riza, Dilruba. Waiting for Mansa, Deepak, Bindu. Mansa got it. Waiting for Deepak, Bindu, Hemanji. Got it from Deepak, Bindu. Unmute and tell me. Hemanji. Okay.
Bye, sir.
Okay, I was saying thumbs up if you are back in class. Okay, take down this question, guys. Okay, A and B can complete the work together. Let's wait. Just one modification of this question. Complete the work together in 4 days. If A alone can complete it in 12 days, how many days can B alone complete that work in? How many days can B alone complete that work? Yeah. Yes, MG, you're right. Together is already written in the beginning. So this is where we will start using variables. And that's why this question, yeah. Basically, we have so far understood one simple rule, that is, suppose A is let's do it this way, okay? Let's write this way. What is this? If a person takes X number of days to complete a work, in 1 day, the person will do dash fraction of the work. Can someone complete this dash here, please? X number of days, hours, whatever the unit is, okay? In 1 day, if X number of days the person is taking to complete a work, the person will do dash fraction of the work in 1 day. Can someone complete this? MG, you're right. MG, I really like how you're participating. I'll give you 5 here. Everyone should be able to do this. Riza, Dilruba, you're right. Tulsi, you're right. Deepak, you're right. It is 1 by X fraction of the work, okay? Correct? Whatever that number of days is, let that be x. Then in one day, the person will do 1/next of the work. Correct? 1/next fraction of the work. I want to take this dabba down. This is the most important dabba. And similarly, okay, similarly, I want us to take one more dabba down, which is below this. Okay, these are the two rules we have learned so far. Okay, that second rule is making us understand what if this time we will not write x, we will actually we can write s also. If a person does, if a person does A by B of a work, of a job, okay, in one day, the person will complete the job in dash number of days. Can someone complete this quickly? Complete this quickly. Riza, can you complete this? Riza, if a person does A by B of the work in one day, how many days will that person take to complete that full work? Complete that one full work, Riza?
Sir, B by A.
B by A. Okay, this we saw in the previous question and we have come to this conclusion. Are we good with that, Riza?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll start using this as a rule. Okay, every time you do this question, you don't have to go fall back to the logic, because logic is longer in this question. That's why I'm encouraging this. You learn the logic. It will be very nice if you use that logic and if you're clear with that. But for many of us who may not be clear with the logic, you can simply use these two rules. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. Okay, and completely exam point of view. Okay, if you're not clear with the logic, just use the rule. Okay, but I hope you're clear with the logic now after we saw this all. But I'm not going to push that on you. Okay. But Riza, how are you feeling? Are you clear with the logic or not?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Tulsi, how are you feeling? Okay. All right, guys. Take these two dabbas down. Okay. Now let's get to the now. Okay. Now I'm going to give you. Now I'm going to give everyone maybe a 2-minute time. Okay. If we can figure out how to solve this question. Question is open. Okay. 2-minute time to figure out how we can solve this question. You can raise your hands if you want to try it with me. Actually, you just raise your hands and we'll do it together. Over to everyone. I want you to be thinking now. There is a completely new and unusual type of question. That's why I'm spending more time in thinking and exploring the concept in the class. Okay. So let's make the best use of it. I want your brain to be working right now. I like that Deepak is raising his hands. Deepak, you would like to do it with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's wait for 1 minute. I think someone has dropped off. Just let me check. Bindu, it is no. Who is this person who's not there? Okay. Oh, that person is will figure it out. Okay, I see one more person raising their hands. That is Bindu. Okay. But I'll go to Deepak Bindu this time because he raised his hands first. Yeah. Over to you, Deepak. What do you think we should do?
Sir, first we'll pick variables, sir.
What is your variable? What are you picking your variable as?
Sir, amount of work done by A in one day will be X.
Amount of work done by A in one day, though, you can simply say by looking at this, no?
Yes.
A completes in 12 days. So how much work A is doing in one day?
1 by 2.
1 by 12. So do we need variable?
No, sir.
Okay. Next. Not bad. Your thought here is completely correct. Deepak, continue. I mean, it's correct. Like you're able to think that this will happen. What do you think we should choose as a variable? Any thoughts on that? By looking at the question only, let's take a simpler approach.
Set work done by A in 4 days.
What will we do with that information? Okay. You're saying you will take A ka fraction of work in 4 days as something. Let's do one thing, Deepak. Can we write what is given for us right now? Can we write that? And from that, what are we getting? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Let's do that. So let's write what all is given for us. You want to start?
Sir, we know that A and B together, if they work, they'll complete the work in 4 days. Sir.
A and B together complete the work in 4 days. Okay.
Sir, then A will take in 1 day.
A alone completes the work in, that's given, no? Let's write that.
Yes.
A alone completes the work in
12 days.
12 days. Okay. Now, Deepak, let's go from this one by one step at a time. Okay. From here, what can you conclude? A and B together complete the work in 4 days. So, what can you say about their per day work?
1 by 4.
Fantastic. A and B together do 1 by 4th of the work in 1 day. We are good with this?
Yes, sir.
Deepak, similarly, can you tell me from this what you are concluding?
A will complete 1 by 12.
A does 1 by 12th of the work in
12 days.
1 day, भाई.
1 day.
12 days में तो काम complete कर देता है. 12 days में he finishes his work. Okay. All right. Can we form a similar statement for B now? See, for A, we have the statement A alone, total work, total number of days, amount of work in 1 day. Okay. We have this for B also. A and B together they take 4 days. A and B together will do 1 by 4th of the work in 1 day. Okay. Now, Deepak, I would urge you to go towards B now.
Sir, we don't know how much will be doing.
We don't know. We don't know that exactly. So what can we assume now? What would you like to assume? Look at the question, what it is asking. Does that give you a hint what you can assume? Take a minute to think, Deepak. I'll go over to someone else. I see MG has already got it. Bindu, you want to come in somewhere here? Okay.
No, sir.
No. All right. Let's hear it from MG. MG, what are you thinking?
Sir, let the work done by B in 1 day is equal to 1 by X, sir.
Nice. Can you give me one step before that? Can you give me this one, like total number of days? So where is it 1 by X? Like if you assume 1 by X, it is little confusing, no? Let's assume like this.
Sir, the work done by B in Sir, the complete work done by B is X, sir.
X number of days, okay?
Yes, sir.
Let number of days it takes B to complete the work, B alone to complete the work, B equal to X days. Okay. Is this okay? MG, now your logic is coming automatically. So what happens? So what are you saying? What will next statement be from here?
So let the work done by B in 1 day is equal to 1 by X.
Let you have already done, let you have assumed X. Okay. Now if you've taken X already, now B does
Work done by B in
correct. One work done by B in, you can write it like that also. Work done by B in 1 day is equal to 1 by X of the total work. Correct? Anyone has any doubts here? Dikshit and Rizad, if you don't have a doubt, lower your hands. If you're following what MG is saying, give me a thumbs up on screen, everyone. Give me an on-screen thumbs up if you're following what MG is saying here. Manisha and Dinesh, are you following? Okay. Dilruba, MG, G, are you following this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, can someone tell me how will I go ahead to form the equation? Riza, go ahead. MG, first, before I go ahead, MG, I'll give you 10 points. Very good. Riza, take it from here. Deepak, I'll give you 5. Yeah.
Sir,
Bolo, Riza.
sir, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir, we know that 1 by 4, the work done by together, sir, A and B is in 4 days, no, sir. So what we can do is, sir, like I don't know the equation, sir, but I just know what to do, sir.
Tell me what to do.
Sir, what I was thinking is like A and B together will do 1 by 4th of the work in 1 day, no, sir.
Correct.
Like that, and only A does 1 by 12th of the work in 1 day, no, sir.
Correct.
So if we subtract their both work together, which is 1 by 4 minus only the A thing alone, sir, 1 by 12, sir.
Correct.
We'll get the fraction, no, sir. That will be the work done by B alone, sir.
Perfect, Riza. Okay. I'm going to give you 10 here. Riza, it's absolutely right. But let's put it this way. Let's do it like simpler for everyone. Can I say A's 1 day work plus B's 1 day work is equal to together 1 day work? Is that okay? Is this clear? Riza, is this making sense?
Yes, sir.
So A's 1 day work is what? 1 by 12. B's 1 day work is 1 by X. Together 1 day work is how much? 1 by 4. Everyone following, guys, here? 1/4 of the work they do together. So together 1 day work will come here. And B's. Guys, tell me if this equation is clear or not. How we are getting this equation. Dilruba, how are you feeling about this? Deepak, absolutely right. Dikshit, absolutely right. Now we can solve for X. No, and it is exactly what you're saying will happen. See what will happen. 1 by 4, it is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 12. 1 by X is equal to 12 minus 1 by 12. 1 by X is equal to no, not 12. Sorry. What am I doing? Nowadays I'm making a lot of mistakes in calculations, guys. Sorry. So 3 minus 1 by 12. That is equal to 2 by 12. That is 1 by 6. So X is equal to 6. So basically, number of days B will take, will be equal to 6 days, because every day she or she is doing 1/6 of the work. Give me a fist to 5 on your understanding of this question. All we have to do is you take one assumption. Anywhere one assumption you take, and MG's assumption was fantastic. 1 by 6 of the total, 1 by X of the total work. Let B do. So that is X number of days B is If B is doing alone X days, so in one day B is doing 1/x of the work. And from there we were able to make this equation thanks to Riza. Okay. I'll give you guys 1 minute to copy things down, and then we'll move ahead. Let me know if you want me to scroll in any way. I've shared the screenshot. It is not reducible type. Deepak, एक ही variable है और वो फट से हो गया ना. Great, Dikshit. I really appreciate that, and I know you were able to do it quickly. So yeah, दीपक ये तो सिंपल हो गया ना. 1/x है, एक ही है, तो रिड्यूसिबल कुछ है नहीं. 2 होता 1/x plus 1/y तो कुछ होता. अभी तो you were able to get all the constants on one side and take reciprocal. No, simple it was. Yes, MG's point was very good. Please type done once you're done with this. Yeah, and then we will go to one important question that is in our textbook. Which will make it little tougher, and this is actually, honestly speaking, one of these simpler questions which we have done. No, we should have learned it in class 8 or 9, and then only we should have come to this, but we did not. That's, yeah, a little bit my mistake, a little bit of mistake of our textbooks also. Moving ahead in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a screenshot if you're not done. Yeah. Moving ahead, this is our question now. You are not, where did the question go? Okay. This is a question now. This question makes this work and time little serious and looks big. 2 women and 2 women and 5 men can finish embroidery work. Some work, okay. Our work will be one whole. Don't worry about that. Eating a cake, embroidery work, cutting work, cleaning plates work, whatever, does not matter. 2 women and 5 men can do it in 4 days. 3 women and 6 men can finish in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone and 1 man alone. Anyone would like to take? Same assumptions we're going to take, okay? Same assumptions we're going to take. In the interest of time, I'm going to move ahead here, okay? Hemanji, you want to do it with me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Hemanji, tell me.
Sir, work completed in 1 day, sir, will be 1/2, sir.
No, what are you saying? Where be 1/2? How are you saying that?
In 2 days, sir.
Why are you taking 2 days example? Okay, MG, G, just hold on, okay? I'm just not going to, I have very less time now, and I want to touch on a few things here. Guys, see, the same thing is happening here, okay? But they're saying work is by 2 women and 5 men together. It's not A and B. It's not 1 man, 1 woman. It's 2 women, 5 men. Will take 4 days. Then they are saying 3 women, 6 men will take 3 days. It's going to be a complicated equation. And here is where our reducible equation will come in, Deepak, okay? But the key here is to understand that they are assuming each woman is working at same speed, each man is working at same speed. Okay, that's something which they have assumed. Going with that logic, they're going to move ahead here. One woman alone, how much they will take, and one man alone, how much they will take, they're asking. Okay, so I'm going to write my assumption as let time taken by one man alone, or let's write one woman alone, to complete that work. Okay, it's the full work. To complete that work, to complete the embroidery work, you can write be equal to X number of days. Okay, let time taken by one man alone to complete the work be equal to Y number of days. Okay, everyone is okay with the assumption? Is the assumption good enough? Yeah, X number of days, Y number of days. Now I'm thinking, okay, now I'm thinking work done. So let's do it this way. In one day, okay, in one day, work done by one woman will be how much? Anyone? Raise your hands and quickly answer. Bindu, work done by one woman in one day will be how much? Bindu.
The work done by one woman, sir.
In one day.
One by one, sir.
One by one. Woman will complete the work.
X by one.
Ma, X days she is taking to complete the work. Then in one day, how much work she is doing? Bindu, this is my full work. This is my full work. Every day she's doing some part of the work. Okay, this much work she's doing. Total number of days she's taking is X days. So how much work she's doing in one day?
1 by X, sir.
1 by X, we are good with this, no?
Yes, sir.
Just refer to the previous box. 1 by X of total work. Okay. Same way, work done by one man will be how much? Work done by one man in one day will be how much, Bindu?
1 by Y.
1 by Y. Everyone following so far? Can I get a fist to 5 in the chat box? Everyone is clear so far? Or actually give me an on-screen thumbs up quickly. Give me an on-screen thumbs up if you're clear.
Sir, I'm clear.
You're clear, Manisha? Dinesh, how are you?
Me too, sir, clear.
Okay. Hemanji, Kishan, not getting anything from you. Bindu, how are you? Bindu is good only. She only explained. Okay. So now here, now you see, in one day, if one woman is doing 1 by X work, two women will do how much work? Two women will do how much work? Can I get that from Nishchay? Nishchay, one woman is doing 1 by X, two women will do how much?
2 by X, sir.
2 by X or 2 into 1 by X, correct?
Yes, sir.
One man is doing 1 by Y, 5 men will do how much?
5 into 1 by Y.
5 into 1 by Y, correct? Totally, they are completing work in 4 days. They are taking how much work? How much work is happening in one day? 4 days means how much work is happening in one day? Totally, if I'm doing work in 4 days, totally these leave whatever. Some people are doing work in 4 days. In one day, how much work they are doing?
1 by 4.
1 by 4. So 2 women's work plus 5 men's work is equal to 1/4 of total work. Are we good with that?
Yes, sir.
That's my first equation. Second equation is 3 women's work plus 6 men's work is 1/3 of total work. Okay, just that. I'm going to write it again very clearly so that people who are little not paying attention can and we're very solid here, right? Let's see this. Okay, situation 1. Okay, situation 1. I want us to read situation. This is the first situation. Let's call it situation 1. Okay, what is this? 2 women's work or 2 women's per day work plus 5 men's per day work is equal to 1/4 of total work. Where is this coming from? Because 2 women and 5 men take 4 days together. So from this I'm getting 2. So 2 women are doing 1 day some work, whatever that is. What is that? 2 by x or 2 into 1 by x. Let's write like that so that it's clearer. And 5 men are doing some work. That's 5 into 1 by y is equal to 1/4 of total work. That's my one equation. Situation 2. Can someone give me the equation? Situation 2, Tulsi. I'm going to give Nishchay 5 here. Tulsi, can you give me the equation 2? Situation 2 equation. Tulsi here. Tulsi, quickly. Hello. Tulsi, I'll wait for. Oh, Tulsi only dropped off. Okay, chalo. Riza, जल्दी से बता दो. Situation 2 का equation.
So 3 into 1 by x plus
3 women's work plus
6 into 1 by y
is equal to
1 by 3.
Okay, guys, see this. Second equation में क्या? Second situation करें 3 women plus how many men were there? 6 men take how many days? 3 days. Okay, take 3 days together. Therefore, 3 women's 1 day's work. How much 3 women are doing in 1 day? Plus 6 men's 1 day's work. How much 6 men are doing in 1 day? Together, how much work they're doing? They're doing 1/3 of total work. That's basically 1/3 of 1. We have assumed total work as 1, right? So that gives me 3 into 1 by x plus 6 into 1 by y is equal to 1 by 3. That's all. Okay. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Deepak, 2 equations reducible to linear equations.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this will become 2a plus 5b, 3a plus 6b is, you can solve this equation now and then convert from a to b to x to y. How are we feeling about this, guys? Can I get a fist to 5 in the chat box quickly about this whole thing? Okay. Now you have to solve this. Obviously, solution is the same form as we have seen it before. How are we feeling about this? Can I get a fist to 5 in the chat box quickly? Whole complete discussion. Shripriya, what are you feeling? I'm not getting from everyone, guys. Okay, now let me just 4.9 for discussion. Okay, G is somewhere confused. I get that. Do this question, G. Okay, and then see if we are able to complete this. Okay. Now, this is from exercise. Let me check from which exercise is it? From exercise 3.6. Okay. So from exercise 3.6, this question is from there. Okay, we have already seen that downstream upstream question. There is one more speed and distance question in that exercise. Okay, and I'm going to leave you to do that by yourself. Okay, it uses the same formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, that one formula only you have to use. Okay, to solve that question. I'm going to leave you to do that and figure it out. Tomorrow we are going to have our test. Okay. Here we have, I want for homework, it is exercise 3.6, question 2, number sub question 1, that is this, not sub question 1, that is downstream upstream. Sub question 2 and sub question 3. Okay. Second is basically this one only. You have to do this question completely, find the answer. And third question is a speed and distance question. You have to use the same formula, but it will be a little tricky. Try to figure that out. Okay. If needed, we will discuss after test. That's going to be your homework. And we're going to end our class now. You have to take a break. You had a long class. Dikshit, correct. That's why I'm giving you the, you have to complete in this, Dikshit, in this classwork is this one. This is part of classwork only, Dikshit. This is basically this question only. Okay. Dikshit, you're getting me? This is basically this question only. Previous stuff, whatever is pending, you'll have to complete that. Okay. And tomorrow you have to submit along with, so when I'll put an assignment, in that assignment, everything that you did today's classwork plus these two questions should be there. Okay. All right, guys, please be ready for the test tomorrow. Thank you, MG. Yes, the chapter is completed. This one type question, I've not done it, but I think you will be able to figure this out because it's distance and speed only. Let's see. Yeah. All right, guys, wrapping this up. Take a break. Bye-bye. Take a break. Bye-bye. Manisha, Dinesh, you can drop off. Yeah, bye. Bye-bye, guys.